quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
MP, no good. Thunder have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. Tim, I know you love that little push shot that Isaiah Hartenstein possesses in the lane. It really is beautiful, isn't it?
I refer to it as releasing the doves. It's a beautiful thing to watch. And I think it's a shot more bigs should try to master because you don't have to get all the way to the rim.
Releasing the doves. And the timing, too, right? I mean, it's got to kind of come in the flow of the kid's movement when he's taking that shot.
Absolutely. He understands how to find those pockets where that shot is available.
McDaniels with the ball. Picked up by Hartenstein.
Well, that's what you're trying to do offensively. Get a shot close to the rim.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, that's the big challenge. Teams tend to feel more comfortable at home for sure, so you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. That just didn't happen in this game.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Look at the last game for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It was a win against the Mavericks. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Holmgren with a string on McDaniel. And there's Holmgren. That's good on the assist by Williams.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
Malone outside. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Outside, SGA gets it to go from beyond the arc. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9.
And Shea didn't need a lot of time to get that shot off. His feet were set, his hands were ready, and he let it fly.
And here's Malone outside. Malone missing again.
That's some bull.
Well, it isn't for a lack of effort when it comes to getting up the three-pointers. Not much to show for him. He's going to lose the green light here very early in this game if this keeps up.
Malone looking around. And that's a foul called on Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for McDaniels. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Dort. That'll be Minnesota as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves will take possession.
And now a chance to take a look at the numbers for Gilgeous-Alexander. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. Second in scoring, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And what he's doing right now, defensive schemes at will, second best scorer in the league. It's just a marvelous thing to watch and appreciate. Reed with the block. And so the ball's out of bounds. Reed touched it last. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Gobert comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Joe Ingles in for Julius Randle. Alex Caruso, he's checked in for the Thunder. Now here's Williams. Last game we saw him score 13. And he's good on the 3-ball.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. A different look for Oklahoma City. Wiggins is checked in for Jalen Williams. And it's Cason Wallace in for Dort. Malone finds Edwards. Looking to end the run. Hits it from three-point range.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence. Wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And with the depth of this Oklahoma City Thunder team, Tim, who's an impact player on this roster that might fly a little bit under the radar?
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's Aaron Wiggins. I look at a guy that in any other situation, there might be...
Timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. It's Edwards on the wing. For 3. For three, Edwards nails it.
And they're hitting the long-range shots that they were missing in the first quarter, but still have ground to make up.
Taking a look at the Thunder. At the guard spots, we'll be seeing Gilgeous-Alexander and Wallace. The post pair for him will be Williams and Holmgren. And it's Caruso in at the 3 slot. Has to go Bear. MP against Wallace. MP showing the range.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks Chelsea.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Mavericks just played phenomenal. He contributed 42 points, and as always, a lot of those points came in bunches of three. He was locked in all night long. We'll see if that focus carries over into this game. Guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. He was in attack mode all night. We saw that really propel them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop him.
Well, he did whatever he wanted. I love the fact that he was under control. Very aggressive.
4 on the clock. Tries it from 9. MP
And I would have been so excited to see the second one.
He's starting to get into a rhythm now after a rough first quarter.
Takes the jump shot right there. Goes for the ring.
SGA passes to Holmgren. The kick out to Williams. Fires from deep.
Step up.
It's hauled in by Edwards.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Malone. It's Edwards on the wing. He's got 6. Pass to MP. Randall outside. MP sets the screen for Randall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander over MP. And off the front iron, and in it goes. SGA's got 13 points.
And Shea has the ability to break down any defense on any given possession, and you're seeing that again tonight.
Growing up in Arizona, Jalen Williams, Tim, was not an elite prospect.
Well, most stars in this league were blue-chip recruits coming out of high school. But, Kevin, not Williams. He spent 3 years in college developing his game, and he has worked his way into an all-star.
And so Mark Dagnall calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed, he's checked in for Randall, and it's McDaniels in for Dante DiVincenzo. And then for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein's checked in for Jalen Williams. Dort comes in for Alex Caruso. And it's Isaiah Joe in for Wallace.
I think he's got him locked, and he just gets one more angle, bro. Throwing me.
1:32 left now here in the second. MP against SGA. Reed with a screen for MP. Off target from outside. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting here in the second. Dort with the bounce pass. Back to Holmgren. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Hartenstein with the screen for Holmgren. No good that time.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
MP kicks to McDaniels. On the wing, Malone. SGA defending.
Oh, you kidding me, bro.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
To the paint. And the dunk by Hartenstein.
go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Well, defensively, you can't allow that in a game this close.
Reed with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Another
Goodness, that is...
Here's Dort. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Thunder out in front, up by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
The fact that I be that close and they're saying a red early is crazy. Like, bro, how is that not slightly early?
When hunting for shots, guys, I like that. Trying to capitalize on every single possession.
Now let's change gear. And that is...
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
There is nothing better than watching scorers get their points within the flow of the offense.
The wingmen, Edwards and McDaniel. Randall and Reed holding down the post spots. And it's MP in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Outside, Malone. Reed finds MP. Timberwolves passing it around. Fires the 3. Again, the miss by Malone.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called punting, looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defender.
Shots like this are big for MP's development. I love seeing him capitalize off the catch.
SGA against Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot misses. Great D that time from Edwards.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
To the inside.
Where did that pass to, bro? What? He is right in front of you.
Outside, on the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Edwards, and the basket by SGA. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's done everything you want offensively. Great shot selection, and he is
oh my goodness, bro.
And now, let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, arguably the most feared slasher in the game. Teammate Jalen Williams said, quote, everybody knows what he's going to do, and he's still able to get to spots on a consistent basis. SGA paused the beat before bluntly saying, I get to the rim on anybody. Guys, back over to you.
Yeah, certainly a nightmare to contain. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Williams against McDaniel. Hartenstein with the screen for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one is good from Hartenstein. And now it's a 9-point Oklahoma City lead. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. The 3 from MP. And so it looks like the Timberwolves will retain possession here. And a quick look at how the Oklahoma City Thunder's schedule is shaping up. They'll face off against Jamal Murray and the Denver Nuggets. Then on Tuesday, they'll be matching up with Paolo Banchero and the Orlando Magic.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Dort passes to SGA. Puts it up from 12. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Edwards against Williams. Edwards with a physical finish inside.
And he's a true inside-out threat. Edwards wants to score from everywhere on the floor.
Randall against Holmgren. Pass to Hartenstein. 6 to shoot. For 3, Williams. Julius Randle with the rebound. MP dishes to Randall. And then Randall's.
They are really holding me
To
today.
pull off a dunk like that, Randall got a lot of look.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected cam. From 10 feet out, and the shot goes in. SGA's got 24 points.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, and that's the effectiveness of the two-man game right there.
MP, no good.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring, but let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
And Greg, on a team as stacked as OKC, you can almost forget about Chet Holmgren, who is the number 2 overall pick back in 2022.
And let's give him his flowers, right? The portrait of a modern big man. Shot blocking, shooting range, and plays with an edge.
Reed with a screen for MP. From outside, off the mark.
He's stacking up the missed shots right now. He needs to find another part of his game that can help his team.
Substitution on the court.